it's Rhea. Wherever you are and whatever time it is, I hope you're enjoying yourself. So if you've seen any of my videos before, you may have guessed that I like Hypnosis Mic. Wait, you haven't? Well then, let me just yeah, so all of that was just all of my commentary to myself, mind you, in my own Discord. With me in it, literally just me. So, it's quite the hyperfixation. Kind of just taken over my life. Even saying that feels like an understatement at this point. Like, that's how bad it is. So, today will be a completely self-indulgent video based on a huge interest of mine. Essentially, in light of Hypnosis Mic's 4th anniversary, which should be in September, and I'm posting this literally on October 1st if I can get everything done. So yes, I'm going to talk all about Hypnosis Mic regarding my many thoughts and feelings. Needless to say, if you feel like you're not interested in it or learning about it or whatever, then you might want to come back when you find something that does pique your interest. But I will say this definitely won't be my last Hypmic related video, so stay on Hypnosis Mic. It's really cute and it's fun, and it's like, if you like anime and you like rap, then like there you go. It's really energetic and fun and exciting. Yes. So in regards to how this video is gonna go, I have I found a questionnaire online from Twitter user Travolta Custom that I'm basing these off of. So first I'll go ahead and briefly get my commentary about like the drawing and process out of the way so I can get to like the actually fun stuff. Okay, process. As you can tell, I'm screen recording my process on my iPad in Procreate. And usually I just throw in like the default time lapse, but this time I went for like the typical speed paint approach, where you can like see me working in the program in like quote unquote real time, except I've sped it up because no one wants to see like 6+ hours of this. Since I started recording on the actual line art, I do include like a little 3-minute time lapse at the end, that way you can see like the whole thing from beginning to end. Also, sorry, Fling Posse's line art is like missing. The recording didn't save. Like, it's hard to screen record since this iPad is almost out of space, so hopefully in the future I can either get another iPad with more storage or somehow make more space on my current one. But as always, let me know which recording process you prefer, and I'll definitely take that into consideration going forward. As for the drawing, I think it's mostly just like, I'm giving myself a gold star for getting through it. It took forever because a lot was happening in life, and I haven't been feeling like the most artsy lately. Not to mention, I never have drawn this many characters at once, like even in this cutesy tiny style, which, by the way, I did that to make it easier, but it's hard to tell because I realized I never actually developed a specific and personal way to do this style. So yeah. But now that it's done, I feel oddly content, even though it's not the best. This feeling is precisely why I tell myself to keep going, because even if my art turns out in a way that I'm not fond of, I still had the balls to like take on the challenge, and that's kind of significant to me. Overall, it's not that bad. I think if I worked on like the consistency and the layout and style and practiced fleshing out how the characters look a lot, since a lot of them I was drawing for like the first time, oh my god, it would have been pretty good then, but it's okay. I will consider this the icebreaker to making much more Hypnosis Mic fan art. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, without further ado, it is time for the questions, or just essentially rambling about Hypnosis Mic. Okay, Hypmic 4th anniversary questions. 1. How and when did you get into Hypnosis Mic? Right, so it was around last year. Just before the anime came out, one of my friends, he would always play like their songs on Discord because he had just been like really into them, and I was like, where did this come from? What are you talking about? What is this? And he's like, look at these dudes, pick one that you like. This is happening, you're going to stan them. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's like me and my other friend were pretty much like dragged into it. And I was like, I don't know, but we watched the anime, and I was like, oh my gosh, because I got to look at Ramada all the time, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute, wow. And like that was still whenever things were like, I was kind of like, oh, okay, you know, it's like, it's cute, I like it. And from that point on, it just got progressively more chaotic, like with my affection for it. So yes, that is essentially like how it happened. I was forced to stan it by a friend, which doesn't always work for a lot of people, but it worked for me in regards to like finding something to like. But I don't know, I feel like I can be pretty stubborn sometimes on like getting to watch something or getting to like listen to something, but it just really worked for me. 2, first impressions of the characters, who stuck out the most? So as I just explained, that my friend kind of told me to look at all the guys and like pick one that I liked, like my bias, because he knows I like BTS, so I'm used to like that kind of culture, I guess. Anyway, Ramada definitely stood out because he's literally so cute and amazing, and I love him. I wonder if anyone else stood out the way Ramada did. I can't tell. I just know when I saw Ramada, it was definitely him. So yes. And the first character I liked, also Ramada. What was the first division you liked? I think ever since the beginning it was always Fling Posse, so yeah. How have your favorites changed? I still like Ramada, but I very much, dare I say, equivalently love Jakurai. I love them both immensely. It's insane. Like, it's actually insane. I probably need help. But I also love, like, so many, like, all of them. Like, I love all of them so much. I think it also once again comes from the whole K-pop thing, where it's like, you know, with BTS it's like OT7 or with whatever group, it's always like you love all the members, even whenever you have a bias, it's like you do love all of them. So yes. So it's like now I feel like I can switch from like gushing over Ramada to like talking about someone else like very passionately as well. It's kind of amazing. What was the first song you listened to? So for me, my friend would play all the songs like randomly at once. And I think like one of the first 2 that I remember is Aosaka Dreaming Night and Kuko's solo song. Which is odd because those are both like the secondary groups, or like the ones that weren't like not the main 4, I guess. But either way, they both bob and they're both amazing. It's just at the time though, I was like, this is literally so weird. What is going on in this song? Next question is, what is your favorite solo song? And I took a poll earlier, like a Hypmic poll, and so I kind of prepared for it a little bit, but I think I'm gonna have to say Drops because Ramada, but like also, I don't know, but I feel like it's a cop-out because it's mostly like a sing-songy type song. It's not necessarily like a rap song, so I hope like that still counts, because to me it does. He does rap in it, I believe. So, but I just, every time Drops comes on, it's so cute, and it's like so fun, and it's so like Ramada, so yeah. I love Drops, but I love a lot of the solo songs, okay? And what's my favorite group song? Oh, hold on. Hold on, I think I forgot. There's too many choices. Oh my god, so actually I'm really fake and awful and terrible and disgusting, because how could I forget? I love Stella so freaking much. Literally, if someone wanted to get me to stan Hypnosis Mic without like doing all of what my friend did, all he had to do was just send me the link to Stella, and I would have been like, damn, you know what, you're right, I'm standing right now for the rest of my life. Because that song is literally so good. I love everything about it, like just everything. It's so great. The composure, the lyrics, like how it's basically like a story, because of course it's Fling Posse and Gintaro's like writing the story of them, and it's like Gintaro's like a bandit, right? He's like, yeah, he's like a bandit, and then Dice is a king. like an abandoned king question mark. And Ramada is like a scientist, something of the sort, yes. And there's like this whole, I don't know, it's just so great, like the story and kind of how it just shows like Fling Posse's like their relationship and how those two are there for Ramada and how he's like, listen, I don't know if you guys really want to like hang out with me, this is kinda, they're like, no, listen, wherever we go together and everything's gonna be okay. And like, it's so beautiful, I love it. And like the song itself, just like listening to it is a bop, it's just a complete bop, okay? Like when you hear the beginning of like, it's like soft, sort of like starry type feel with Gentaro like narrating, and then like it sort of goes into the instrumental, and then it goes into Dai's rapping, which his voice actor does an amazing job at that. They all do. It's just so good. And then like the pacing of the song itself is just so adventurous and like magical and great. And I need everyone to listen to it so they can agree, okay? Okay, now question number 9. What songs do you think are slept on? I don't really know in regards to like the fandom and all that, because I don't feel like I've been super in touch with a lot of people that know Hypnosis Mic or things like that. Like I know there's fan bases and stuff on Twitter and everything like that, but I'm really shy, especially like with how fan bases are these days. It can be very chaotic and overwhelming, so I like slowly kind of wander around here and there. So I don't this is to say like I don't know like a good majority opinion, so I don't know how correct this is, but I'm guessing that people are sleeping on MTC's songs? Actually, if you go off of like the voting so far and like who's won, I'm guessing people are sleeping on Busta Bros. Which is messed up because they're great. Honestly, like I'm gonna say something wild. Okay, wait, no. I'm sure it'll come up later as a question. So, but yeah, Busta Bros have really good stuff. Like, Ikebukuro West Game Park, I love. Oha Bukuro, I love. It's so, yes, it's so great. And also, their solo songs are great too. Ichiro, or like, his voice actor does a really nice job at everything. It's just really, like, he has so much charisma. I really enjoy it. I also think maybe like the other groups, like the two introduced group, like Badass Temple and Dotsuitara Honpo, they have really good songs too, like Hello. Once again, I don't know if people are actually sleeping on these, but really if you just think any song is kind of then like you're probably sleeping on it because they're all really good in my opinion. So yes, maybe the anime songs, because like it's just the anime, so some people probably skip over it, but those are really good too. Oh my gosh, I love the mixtape, like the overall mixtape, and I also love Bonds. Next question, do your favorite songs come from your favorite division? I'd say yes, considering that like my favorite song, like my favorite solo song comes from Mabra, my favorite group song is Stella, and then I also really love Black Journey, like a lot, like a lot. Yeah, so they do a pretty good job at that, but it's pretty close. Like, I love a lot of the songs from a lot of other groups as well. Objectively, who do you think is the best rapper? Oh, I need to leave the room. I can't answer this. Like, I literally can't. I don't know how to answer it. Because, like, one, I feel like there's so many good choices, but then, like, two, I feel like how compelled am I? Like not compelled, how qualified am I to answer that in regards to like my rap taste? I mean, I've listened to rap music a lot before this, although like growing up, I didn't always like it, or I felt like I shouldn't like it. It probably could have been towards like, just so that way I didn't fit into a stereotype since I am black. But over the past several years, I have like listened to more rap and I've really enjoyed it. But there's a lot that it goes into like being a good rapper, honestly, like just like flow and like lyrics whenever it's like witty, and like knowing how to like go with like the melody and all of that. But all that being said, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like who my favorite verses usually are. Ichiro, well, he's always at the beginning, so I feel like it's really easy to be like, oh my god, he's amazing, which he is, so fair. I like Juo's verses, a lot of Juto's verses, I like a lot of Gintaro's verses, a lot of Doko's verses. I guess you can tell it's not easy for me to like just pick one, so do with that what you will. Next question, which composers for Hypmic do you listen to? I actually never ventured off into like the actual composers of the songs, but I'm always down to. I think my friend, she sent me like a Spotify playlist to Creepy Nuts, and it was actually really great and fun to listen to a lot, because I told her I've been getting really into Epic High lately, and so yes, I think if that counts. Does Rio compose one of the songs? I feel like she does. Doesn't she compose like the Femme Fatale song? Anyway, I listened to her music before Hypnosis Mic, and I thought it was really nice, so yes. There you go. Okay, and next question is, if you had to get someone into Hypnosis Mic with one song, what would it be? Probably like a group song, like with all the divisions. So I'd have to say, Hoodstar or Hangout for sure. Oh my god, I love Hangout. Do you play ARB? Drop your friend code for people reading. I have not played the game yet. I most definitely am down to. I just like, I think like I wasn't really sure how to like get it, but I think you can just download it on your phone or something. So I need to look into that, because I always see like the fan art and stuff that I'm seeing, not fan art, the like official art that I see from it a lot is from like the game, I think, and I love that. So plus there's like all these like little story events, and I've often watched like videos of the stories, like the gameplay regarding the stories. So yes, I need to get on that. 16, are you into any ships? Oh, okay, I need to leave. I need to leave for real. Right, so, oh gosh. I need to drink of water, hold on. Okay, so the short answer is definitely yes. If you guys didn't know, before being obsessed with this, I was very much in love with Haikyuu for like pretty much the past 4 or 5 years. I don't know, I started getting into it around like 17, 16, 18. Yes, and I loved Haikyuu so much and there were so many characters, and it was like there was so much like charisma between characters, so like ship potential was really easy. I don't go out of my way to ship people, okay? It's not like I'm trying to be like weird about it or anything. It's more like it's based off of like the interactions that I see and like how compatible I feel like two characters are in my eyes. So with that being said, there's so many ship dynamics that I like, and as you know, I love Ramada and I love Jakadai, so I also love them as a ship. Which is probably controversial, seeing how their relationship ends up, but I want to believe that they can at least go back to being friends and stuff, because like it was so great whenever like TDD era, it was great, and Ramada just needs help, okay? We love both of them a lot. Plus I just love like the whole dark-haired character that's like sort of like, I don't know, he's not really dark or gloomy or anything like that, but his exterior is very like, I guess, serious, and then you have like the pink poppy character that's like loud and cute. I love that dynamic more than anything in my entire life, so that alone I would probably ship them for. But yes, I love those two. I love their interactions and everything. But I thought about it before, and like whenever it comes to which ship I would say is the most likely to be canon, it would definitely be Sasara and Rosho, because like, oh my god, like have you heard their interactions like in that one drama track? Oh my god, like just them, like they're in love. That's a married couple, I don't know what to tell you. And they're just so cute. Oh, I love them. And then like second would probably be Hifumi and Dopo, just because childhood friends, of course. I do know some people ship Dopo with Jakurai, and I think that's also really precious. And Gin Dice, Dice Gin, Gintaro and Dice, of course. Like, have you heard their interactions? I'm just saying, like, there's literally no way that they're straight. Not with those interactions. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Fling posse polygamy. I'm trying to join. I love them. So yes, I do enjoy the ships, but it's honestly, it's like for fun. Like, it doesn't have to be that serious. As long as nothing is like extremely concerning of a ship. You know, like incest or something along the lines of that. That's obviously a hard no, but for the most part, yes, the shipping is really cute. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to answer like the rest of these questions like quickly because we're already like more than halfway through. Okay. Do you have a Yume / self ships, platonic or romantic? Is that like a wait, what? Is that like it's a self ship, so I'm guessing like who I would ship myself with. If you saw in the screen caps earlier, I'm very much once again trying to have a polygamy, I guess. Honestly, ever since I saw that Twitter post that said, oh, here's your love story based off zodiac signs, and I'm a Leo, so mine said a harem, I just took that seriously and ran with it, I guess. But all jokes aside, I would... oh, here's what I'll do. Okay, because with me and my friend, for Haikyuu, we're like, here's the one that we would have as our husband, our wife, and our mistress. So going off of that, I guess I'm choosing Fling Posse. All three of them. Gintaro's gonna be my wife, Dice is gonna be my husband, and Ramada is gonna be my mistress. There we go. Amazing. Great. Also, by the screen caps, you would know I very much am in love also with Jakurai, of course. Dopo. Rosho's also very, you know, Kuko. Yes. I would love to be friends with Jushi and Jiro because they're precious. Samatoki, I'm also very much attracted to. His sister, Nimu, is also extremely cute. Yes, the ladies. The Hypmic ladies. Okay, can we talk about that for a second? Because I am running out of time and I don't need to. Let me go next. What characters would you get along with? I think I've already covered this pretty much. Fling Posse, of course. Why wouldn't I? Matunro, definitely. MTC kind of scares me, but I feel like I'd at least hang out with them once. Like, I love them, but like, they're scary. And Dotsuitara Humpo would also be kind of fun to hang out with. All of them! You can't tell me to choose, like, all of them. Next question says, do you kin? Why are the characters relatable to you? At first I was like, what does kin mean? But I remember I just asked my friend yesterday that question, and she explained how it's like basically the character that you like, that you're like the most like, I guess. So going off of that, once again, it is Ramada, because he's like cutesy and precious, and like even though that isn't like his full personality, like it is still kind of like his branding, and like he's going on my list of characters that like make up me as a person, definitely. I also love Dopo, and I feel like I relate to him a lot as I have worked a corporate job and it very much feels like that. At least I definitely feel like that, so yeah. Love that. Which friendships / relationships are you most interested in? Honestly, like I've pretty much answered that by now, but it's basically all of them in some way, shape, or form. Fling Posse Matenro, I love those groups a lot, but everyone else I'm still like infatuated with hearing about, so yes. What characters get slept on? Who deserves more love? I don't know. Once again, like it's hard for me to tell, but once again, can't really relate because I love all of them. Do you have any Hypmic merch? What do you want to get? So, I think I showed in one of my videos before, like a very quick like unboxing of the jacket, like the jacket with all the all 6 divisions names on them, and I wear that spiritually. Like I'm very attached to it. I love that jacket a lot. And yes, I also have the Sanrio collab plush for Jacketai, where he's like Cinnamoroll, or he has like the little Cinnamoroll ears, and I love that more than anything. When I die, bury me with that. I'm 100% serious. I also have Ramada's like Sanrio style plush. Not like the edited, like not like the bunny one, but like just the Sanrio, like it's like Ramada, but it's like styled kind of like interestingly, I guess. But yes, I have the big version of that, and those two are on my bed, along with a Ramada and Jacketai pillow. Not that kind of pillow, like the really cute cheapy pillow where they're like laying down or something, like that. And I have both of those on my bed as well. So yes, and I also have a lot of keychains. I have a Fling Posse keychain, a keychain of Dice and Dopo, and I also have fan art of Dotsuitara Honpo. Like 2 little postcard prints from an artist that I saw in Pixiv that I really liked. So yes, I definitely plan on getting more, and they are definitely releasing more, but more than anything, I would love to see a concert someday. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but I am going to pray to the heavens to answer my calls on that. About your favorite character, why do you love them? Do I really need to point out why I love Ramada? Like, you should just look at him and know. Same thing with Jacketai, like, hello? I'm losing my mind because I'm trying to hurry up. But anyways, I love Ramada. I just do. I don't know. Also, his voice actor, Shirai. Like, I've literally started watching his content because I love Ramada so much, and then I started watching Shirai's content, and I was like, wait, this guy's great too. He's really interesting and odd, but like in a nice way. Like, he's precious. So yes, but I don't know. I just love Ramada. Like, pink, cutesy, cheery, loves the ladies. Girl, me too. And Jacketai, who's like, I love the fact that he kind of has like a eerie, dark past, but he's very like heavenly, beautiful to look at, amazing, tall, has a pretty voice, cool. Yes, I love them both so much. Do I like any of the side characters? Based off that poll I took earlier, I was thinking either Kuko's father or Jacketai's like little assistant, who's basically kind of like his son in a way. They're both great. Just real quick, as a heads up, we're about to get into the time lapse, so I'm gonna hurry up and try to knock out the rest of these questions. I may skip some that I either don't really get or I feel like it's more for like Twitter, but about my favorite division, why do I love them? I like Fling Posse because they're very fun, energetic, and like chaotic, but like kind of like anything goes. Like, it's literally like a fashion designer, a writer, and a gambler in a rap group together. Like, that's about as chaotic as it can get. But yes, I love their like uniqueness and like their sound. Do you follow any other seiyuu outside of Hypnosis Mic? I'm probably gonna follow Shirai on Twitter or something soon, since I subscribed to him on YouTube. 29, did you pay attention during the live stream / radio shows? Have you learned anything about J-hip-hop culture? I try to catch the Hypnosis Mic hangouts a lot. Like, I tried to catch the one recently for like this week, but I was so tired because I stayed up. So I just had it playing on, and I ended up falling asleep too. I felt so bad, but it's really fun to listen in on them. I don't fully understand Japanese or anything like that, but I started learning it, so I find it pretty helpful for sure. What originally attracted you to Hypnosis Mic? Other than my friend, just my general interest in it, I guess, because there's so many characters and there's like so much content. Which of your fan works are you most proud of? I really have not done like probably more than 5 Hypnosis Mic related like artwork pieces or anything like that. So I'd have to say whenever I got the second vaccine and I was like dying with a raging fever and I decided to draw Jacketai in a nurse outfit because I thought that'd be hot, except it only made my fever worse because I was like it was a time, but that was a thing that I needed to do and I was glad I did it. So yes. Which media do you prefer? A or B, the manga, or like the stage play? I really enjoy the manga. I enjoy the manga and the drama CDs, but the others I just haven't really experienced that much, so I'm sure they're just as great. What moment in the Hypmic series made you feel the most emotional? Definitely so far I want to say like Jushi's story and Ramuda, his story, and like Fling Posse, like because I just finished like hearing like the latest drama tracks for like MTC and Fling Posse since the translation wasn't out for a while, but it was out and I finally read it or like listened to it and I was like, wow, I'm very emotional and attacked. I love it here. Have you ever made any theories? Did any of them come true? I'm sure I have like thought of something, but I don't know. Nothing like huge yet. We'll see. What plot points do you hope to be explored more in the future? Probably seeing how the story itself like unravels. I know that sounds basic, but just like seeing how the government's going to be going forward, since it clearly is kind of corrupt still, despite the Party of Worlds taking over and all of that. And I'm curious to see like how everyone's relationships are going to go forward, like Ichiro and Samatoki, Ramada and Zakarai, just like everyone. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Who do you enjoy this series with? Gush about your friends. I just recently became friends with this person on Twitter, and she's been really great and wonderful and amazing. I finally see someone on my timeline like yelling about Hypnosis Mic, and I'm like, oh, me too! And so we just have a great time. And then my online friends, both of them, like the one that got me into it and my friend that was also dragged in the process, they don't nearly care about it as much as I do, but I'm glad that they still let me like bark to them about it. Who are you hoping will win the second division rap battle, and does it matter to you? Yes, it matters to me. Oh my gosh. I mean, kind of. Sort of. Okay, it's hard because like I love all three of these groups. Like I love everyone. It's always hard. It's like having to choose between like Karasuno and Nekoma, like who wins. Oh my god. Terrible. Why would you ask me to do that? But, I want Fling Posse to win, mostly because like hearing that drama track lately, I'm like, they deserve it. But it's so hard because I want Buster Bros to win. I really do, because it's what they deserve and they're great and like they're just doing their best. Like both teams, because of their relationships, like their recent relationship building with each other, I just want them to do well and thrive and be great. Matsunro I love, but they have already won, so it's not like they have to win again. But I mean, if they want to make a second champion song, I mean, you're not gonna hear me complain. What does Hypnosis Mic mean to you? Well, if you wanted some really long, sappy, drawn-out, amazing answer, you're not getting it right now because I'm running out of time. But I don't know, it's just been really like something uplifting for me, something that I can always look forward to. It's just been a really good time so far. I've really enjoyed it, so I look forward to my future with Hypnosis Mic. Why should someone get into it? Because you should. I don't know, like it's just great. If, like I said, if you really like rap, if you like anime, even like the slightest bit, if you like anything fun, then you should like this. Leave a message for your future self. Remind yourself why you love Hypnosis Mic. This is like me telling myself about Haikyuu. It's fun. It's something in life to enjoy. Why not? You know? I don't have anything to lose. Life is so short. There's no reason to hold back or be embarrassed about the things that you like. So, always remember that. It's okay to indulge in the things that you enjoy, even if they seem silly to other people. It's like, whatever makes you happy at the end of the day, if you can have that happiness, then you're winning, at least in my opinion. So, if it's not Hypnosis Mic, whatever it is, just make sure you enjoy it as long as it's not hurting anyone else or yourself. Yeah, and if your friends or people think that that's weird, then find new people that enjoy the same things that you do. That way you can just have a good time together and enjoy your life. Well, it looks like we are getting pretty much to the end of this very self-indulgent video. I hope if you watched it, there was something in it that you could enjoy as well. But if not, like I said, I sort of made it knowing that it's just gonna be about my interests, and I'm okay with that. For once. If you have any more questions for me regarding Hypmic, or you want to share your thoughts in the comments, I'd be more than happy to talk further about it. So Until next time, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed your time here today, please feel free to leave a like. And if you're interested to see more of my content, check out my other videos and subscribe. For reference, if you're new, I am Rhea or Etheria, and I like making art and art-related content. While my goal is to post weekly videos, you can always follow me on Twitter and other social medias linked in the description to see more timely updates. Until then, again, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you a lovely rest of your day and or week. Take care!